why fucking Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like "Fuck 'em" and you get some money.
Yeah.
You know, she was literally replaced, Nicki Minaj purposely.
So it looks like Kanye West unknowingly reignited the conversation about Cardi B being an industry plant after new footage was leaked online showing Kanye saying that the Illuminati planted Cardi to take out Nicki Minaj. Kanye said that the only reason Cardi was picked was because she promotes ignorant music, and he has also claimed that Cardi herself doesn't even realize how she's being controlled by the industry higher-ups. Well, Cardi has also clapped back at Ye, blasting him for being a hypocrite. And as you can imagine, the internet is once again taking sides on this issue. And girl, it's messy as messy can be. While many are saying Kanye spoke nothing but facts, others are accusing the Barbs of leaking Kanye's old footage because they're jealous of Cardi's success. But what exactly did Ye say about Cardi being an Illuminati plant? And does Nicki feel the same way? Let's get into it.
Put her there. And now she doesn't know what to do. And she's just she has no idea what the fuck is going on. She thinks it's just a blessing from the universe. Ain't no blessing from the fucking universe.
Another day, another Nicki versus Cardi online drama. Honestly, this conversation is tiring and has been going on for years. While Cardi has definitely proven she's not a one-hit wonder, there are still a lot of people who believe she was planted by her record label to replace Nicki after Nicki angered many powerful people in the industry. But Kanye West took his theory a step further, and in a recently surfaced clip, he claimed that the Illuminati planted Cardi to promote ignorance and mindless entertainment over real music with substance. And honestly, it's really hard to argue against this when you look at the lyrics of chart-topping songs these days. And while there are definitely many artists out there who are making music with substance, you rarely see these artists on the charts, and you most certainly don't see them winning major awards. Even some music industry insiders have spilled the tea on the rumored agenda within the industry to promote ignorance. Shortly after Takeoff was killed last year, former music executive Robbie Starbuck went viral after sharing a video about music industry sacrifices and claiming that record label owners are colluding with the government and using music as mental pollution. Robbie, who previously worked with artists like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, and Lil Yachty, claimed it's no coincidence that so many black rappers die young while music executives live to an old age.
The truth is this: a bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex.
And he also claimed that labels push black artists to promote harmful behaviors through their music in their own community and then make money off of their trauma.
The industry's obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people, but they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it.
By the way, this sounds very similar to what Kanye previously said about celebs being controlled by the industry higher-ups who want to monetize and traumatize them.
In order to control, traumatize, they want to monetize and traumatize.
And according to Robbie, most artists don't even realize they are just pawns in the game because they're too blinded by money and success. And it looks like Cardi B is one such artist. Well, that is at least what Kanye is sure of. In a recently leaked video from Kanye's unreleased 2018 documentary, Kanye was seen talking on the phone about celebrities who are industry plants. And he mentioned Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey Gamble, and Cardi B. Kanye was heard saying that Corey is CIA and Illuminati before he turned the conversation to Cardi and claimed that she doesn't even realize she's an Illuminati plant who was brought in to replace Nicki and make ignorant music.
Nicki Minaj purposely, that they put her there. And now she doesn't know what to do. And she's just she has no idea what the fuck is going on. She thinks it's just a blessing from the universe. Ain't no blessing from the fucking universe.
But Cardi being Cardi clapped back at Kanye and implied that he's a hypocrite because in his 2022 interview with Jason Lee, Kanye said he always believed in Cardi since her reality show days. Cardi posted a clip from Kanye's interview with Jason on Twitter alongside a heart emoji, but she deleted it just hours later.
Saying come by here yesterday, but I was finishing. You're working. I was finishing that verse for your girl. You know what I mean? Like I always believed in her since she was on the show. Period.
And you already know the internet is once again debating over Cardi's status in the industry. Cardi fans are convinced that the Barbs leaked the video of Kanye because they're mad Nicki's latest single, Last Time I Saw You, charted on the Billboard Hot 100 for just 2 weeks. But the Barbs have fired back, claiming that these stats mean nothing in the grand scheme of things because Nicki's influence on the rap game can't be compared to Cardi's. One Barb tweeted, "Last Time I Saw You charted at 23 with no features. Meanwhile, your fave has yet to release a solo hit in 2 years and barely debuted with 2 million streams with Kanye West and Lil Durk." Fans have now also reignited the conversation surrounding Cardi's Grammy Award that she won for Best Rap Album in 2019, with many claiming that the fact Nicki has 0 Grammy Awards is proof enough that these shows are rigged and that Cardi is an industry plant. There were also rumors that Nicki was blackballed by one of the most powerful men in the music industry, Clive Davis, after she refused to cancel her 2012 performance of Roman Holiday at the Grammys. In the weeks leading up to the Grammys, there was public discussion about a disagreement between Ariana Grande and Grammy Award show producer Ken Ehrlich over Ariana's planned Grammy performance, which ultimately never took place. The issue stemmed from Ariana's reluctance to perform the song that had been suggested, leading to a series of back and forth discussions, and Ariana claimed she wasn't allowed any creative freedom, which ultimately led to her canceling her performance. During this time, Nicki also made several tweets regarding her own history with the Recording Academy, claiming that Ken had bullied her as well. Nicki tweeted, "I pissed off the same man Ariana just called out for lying. Grammy producer Ken. I was bullied into staying quiet for 7 years out of fear, but I'll tell my fans the real on the next episode of Queen Radio. They deserve the truth." And then months later, Nicki finally addressed the issue on Queen Radio. She revealed that the Grammy producers had initially approved her performance of Roman Holiday, and that she had been prominently featured in the Recording Academy's ad campaign for the upcoming show. But just 3 days before the event, the late great Whitney Houston passed away, and Ken, who was allegedly listening to Clive Davis's orders, used this tragic event as a pretext to demand that Nicki cancel her performance. Nicki refused to do so because she didn't want to disappoint her fan base, and she later said this was the main reason why she never won a Grammy.
I didn't understand why they were mad, and I didn't understand the power that man had to start to completely blackball me for the rest of my career, but that's exactly what happened. So he basically told me, you go out there or else. And when I went out there, because now all of my fans are expecting a performance, I'm not gonna just not perform, and I just did all this to promote your show and to get viewers.
Right.
So I went out there, and he blackballed me for the rest of my career. And he then made me feel afraid to speak on it, because thinking, well, if you do ever want to get a Grammy, you better not speak about it.
Now, as for Cardi, Nicki previously claimed that Cardi's label instigated their beef and pushed Cardi to antagonize her for publicity. Following Nicki and Cardi's infamous physical altercation at the 2018 Harper's Bazaar Icons Party, Cardi went on Instagram and claimed that she went off on Nicki because Nicki was liking posts about her being a bad mom. "When you mention my child, you choose to like comments about me as a mother, make comments about my abilities to take care of my daughter, is when all bets are off," Cardi wrote. But Nicki again went on Queen Radio to set the record straight and denied ever mentioning anyone's child, while also claiming that Cardi's team was making stuff up to make her look like the bad guy and paint Cardi as the victim.
I would never discuss anyone's child. And it's so sad that for someone to pin that on me because I'm the bad guy and they know people would believe them. This woman who accused me of saying something about her child just say that nothing's off limits, even talking about people's kids. Because she has built her career off of sympathy and payola.
Anyways, after Cardi became the first woman rapper to win the Grammy for Best Rap Album just months after her fight with Nicki, the internet claimed that Cardi didn't deserve that Grammy and that her number ones were mostly paid for by her label. And now that Kanye openly said that Cardi is an Illuminati plant, Nicki's fans are saying this was obvious from day uno. Cardi had a huge budget as a plant from the industry that was placed to compete with / dethrone Nicki, one fan said. Nicki did it all herself. well. She was selling CDs on the street when she started. There's a difference. But Cardi fans are saying all this conversation about Cardi being an industry plant is just jealousy coming from Nicki's side. One fan wrote, Cardi being the trending topic shows how important she is in the rap game. If she wasn't, that clip of Kanye saying she's an industry plant wouldn't have trended. I see why Nicki is threatened. Cardi came here to have fun and is more successful than you, 15 years in the game and no Grammy. But let's hear your thoughts on this. Are you siding with Kanye on Cardi being an industry plant? Do you think Nicki was really blackballed by the industry? Let me know in the comments and don't miss out on this next video.